Sandlot to the show. We have our baseball experts
providing teaching moments.
We got a ton of dudes coming that were raking. Bam! He's going to step down and absolutely unload on this baseball.
If anything looks like this guy on the right,
That's what
I think you're doing okay.
You don't turn your back to the pitcher. I think he could narrow his stance a little bit.
Now let's go out to the mound.
Keep your elbow up. Don't get rotational.
A beautiful windup. Why do lefties always look better?
The head stays right on target.
I think this is the most fun I've had at this network.
Welcome inside Studio 42. Dan Plesac, Carlos Pena. I'm Robert Flores. It's one of our most popular segments, Sandlot to the Show. You guys send in videos of your young players, and our guys like Carlos and Dan take a look at them and give you some tips on how your young player can get better. So let's run through some of these. Dan, we're going to start with you. This is the X-Man, Xavier.
I'm telling you, I'm liking this, the X-Man right here. This is, look at the downward action, throws well off of his front foot. Very advanced. Who's ever working with the X-Man, they're doing a great job. Straight down the line. Look at that. Everything right on target. I'm buying what the X is selling.
Anything that he could work on?
Just get a little bit taller, but he's going to grow. I like the flow. He's got the old Jacob deGrom hair going right now.
Good.
So down the mound,
I like that leg
and
kick,
he throws the ball down on a downhill plane. I'm liking what I see.
Do you see the movement?
All right, Carlos, this one's for you. Gabriel, young man getting some work in the cage from the left side.
Yeah, very nice, smooth hack right here. So you can see nice and easy load. Look, I think for him, if we're going to nitpick, right, I just want him to get a little bit bigger on the load, right? He needs to get a little bit more going earlier. So, you know, get more right here. Get a little bit earlier and a little bigger on it so you can just go placata on that baseball.
Okay. All right. So start the process a little quicker.
Yes, earlier.
Earlier. All right, we'll go back to the mound. This is Ethan.
Man, this is Field of Dreams right here. Look at this. Cornfield in the background.
Oh, we're going
This
slow
guy's corn-fed right here. Watch how long he is getting down the mound. The only thing I would change, watch his back foot. See how it drags? I'd like to see that foot come more off of the ground.
Okay.
It will help him get over that front side. Watch, he does everything really well. He lands on the ball of his foot, which is the key. So he lands on the ball of his foot. Great. The arm is in perfect throwing spot, but I just don't like the dragging of that back leg. I'd like to see him pick that up, and that'll help him get up and over his body a little bit more. Okay. I like the backdrop, too, right?
Yeah, that is shot well done. Back to the back offense here, Carlos. This is David.
First of all, I have to compliment the flair, man. This guy's got style. He's got most definitely some placata on him. As you can see right here, look, very nice load. The one thing I'm going to say is this. He's trying to go placata, right? So what I would like him to do is to be a little bit more level with his swing. Okay. But everything that I see, I like, right? The load, the way his hands get into firing position. But as you can see, I know what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
And
maybe don't focus so much on going placata, but let's just try to make some good solid contact and keep it level.
Yes, the placatas would happen on their own if you have a great hack.
Yeah. I love the helmet, by the way. That's a great, I love the helmet, so keep it up. Okay, Dan, this is Sawyer, young pitcher with an old school delivery.
Old school, but I'm going to tell you one thing I like about Sawyer. Watch after the swing and miss. Watch him right here. This is stepping in a big old bucket of sassy.
Yeah.
Look at him right there. He's like, yeah. That's what I'm liking right now. I like the enthusiasm. He comes down the mound, gets the swing and a miss, and this was the last out in a complete game.
Oh, congratulations.
So Sawyer, way to go, way to bring home the mail. Look at him right there.
And he brings his back foot up,
absolutely,
does not drag it.
What was his pitch count?
Well, hey, how about let's go softball here, Carlos? This is Destiny, softball player.
Yeah, Destiny right here, very fundamentally sound, as you can see. It's very clean and very effective, efficient. You know, there's no energy that's wasted. What I would say, this is different, right? This is softball. He went placata right there, straight away center field, by the way.
Yes,
he just blasted that pitch.
Very nice.
But this is what I would like to see. You know, she is really, really fundamentally sound, but I want a little bit more rhythm. And I'll give you some advice. Start at the top of the zone always, especially in softball. You got very little time.
Yeah.
So top of the zone, get a little bit more fluid. That swing is solid.
All right, good stuff, Destiny. Back to the mound for you, Dan. This is Peyton. This delivery, you say, reminds you of Garrett Cole.
This is Garrett Cole and Mike Clevenger of the Indians. Look at the follow-through right there. Watch how he gets over this front side. So the front foot lands, and see how he gets up and over. And watch his throwing hand. It almost comes behind, and it reaches the money out of his back pocket. You see that follow through to the delivery?
And you like that?
I love that, because you'll see a lot of guys, they don't get out and they don't get extended. He gets the follow through. Watch the arm after he throws it, the finish, all the energy going towards home plate. Love it.
All right, so the key for young players, get that extension, follow through. All right, Carlos, this is Ty, a young man with a funky leg kick, but he's working on the swing in the cage.
You know what? The leg kick reminds me of B.J. Upton, as a matter of fact.
I see it.
He used to just really twist. You know, and what happens is when you do that, it can get complicated for you to come and get to that firing position. So I would say, let's simplify the leg kick. And he kind of did it in one of these swings right here. I think it's the next one coming up. He kind of shortened it a little bit. It wasn't as big and as drastic. So quiet down a little bit on that leg kick. It's okay if you have that inward turn, but let's just be a little bit more subtle with it, and it's going to help you to get to the baseball.
All right, so you say fix the leg kick, maybe refine it a little bit.
Yes.
Everything else seems to be right on track. All right, good stuff, Ty. Dan, this is Brian. Short, quirky delivery, getting some throws in, and you say it reminds you of Nate Jones.
It does remind me of Nate Jones. The only thing that I would like to see him work with, watch this glove side here. Watch the glove. I'd like to see him take that glove and drive it back into his body. See how he puts the glove and directs it out? So start that glove out, but pull that glove back into your side. And what that does, it keeps you nice and closed and tight. So that front arm, get that right elbow, that left elbow, and pull that thing back down into your side, and that helps you get up over on top of the ball. Everything else looks great.
All right, that's definitely good advice. And last one here, Carlos. This is the Instagram is Punk Chick. No name here, but we got a little Exmo on the camera here. What do you think?
Oh, nice. No, well, very fundamentally sound swing. One thing I did notice, Rob Flo, is that look at this stride right here. He actually strides backwards, and he just sets his foot down. Look, I'd rather you practice with a nice fluid leg kick and gain some ground, right? So you got to bring that crash into the baseball. So kick, right? Keep your foot up in the air and start crashing into the baseball, transferring your weight into that firm front side. So
you're saying he's stepping backwards and
he does.
Okay.
It started here, and then he ends up here, and then he swings, and he's setting it early, which is okay, but I'd rather see him just get nice and fluid and right into the baseball. Transfer all that weight into that firm front side. That's how you produce the most power.
Excellent stuff, gentlemen.